What you mean, you and me? I'm here all by myself. You around, she's around. Let's be polite, not leave her out. Fuck you call this? Hopeless, not romantic. I ain't got no kids, so don't be so childish. Wildin', I be wildin' too, not like you.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. If you are new to my channel, my name is Kiera, where I shoot vlogs, travel, beauty, hygiene, and more. If you are a subscriber, welcome back in the Spiffy Babes family. If you have not, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Today's video, we are going to get into what is on my iPhone 15 Plus Max. This is the phone. I do need a new case, so don't even worry about that. I did get a new set. It's a Valentine's Day set by my girl Claude by Bree. If you guys are in the Orlando or Kissimmee area, y'all check her out. I'll leave her at right here. And I'm just gonna go over what's on my phone. A lot of people ask me apps that I use to edit and more, so I may tie that into this video as well, but just keep on watching. Yes, I currently have makeup on right now. I just came from work, but I did touch up a little bit. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this video. And also, if you have not checked out my previous video, that is my skincare routine along with some very helpful tips for those who dry skin and eczema. Don't mind my background, disregard it. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video so you guys can see what is on. Go ahead and take my case off for those of you who haven't seen my phone, in case you didn't watch the video. But this is the iPhone 15 Pro Max in the color Natural Titanium. I think this is 256 gigabytes if I'm not mistaken. I have played around with the phone. I do like the phone. I love the qualities, and we're gonna go ahead and get into that in a short minute. And this is my case currently. It looks beat up and it is peeling, but I got it for Five Below because it was last minute when I got this phone. But I am ordering a few cases off of Amazon along with Shein, and I'm gonna do a haul for you guys in regards to that, along with the Shein haul that is coming soon. And I have a couple more videos as well. I've been really like on my content creator stuff really heavily, and I'm just loving it. Like, I really do love it. I'm recording on my MacBook in case the quality looks a little off compared to my other videos, but that's okay because it's still giving, you know, skin, it's still giving softness, and it's okay. I have a camera, so that is why I'm recording on my MacBook, and my camera that I usually use is my phone, but I want to show y'all what is on my iPhone. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my screen recording. I'm gonna put in my password. All right, so when I open up my phone, this is my wallpaper, basically my lock screen, and it's just my vision board for 2024 with some other things. I do have my quote, my spirit encourages me in all that I do, from the I Am app, and then of course my Apple Watch. But as soon as you open my phone, this is what you see. So we have the Canvas app, that is my school app for my education. I'm also gonna put up my screen here so y'all can see. I'm gonna go to the side, but it's gonna be right here. So Canvas is my school app. Basically, I can look at all my classes, my grades, different assignments that I need to turn in, and that it's the program that we use. Calendar, that is just, you know, the calendar that comes with the phone or any Apple device. I do use it heavily, especially when it comes to appointments, different events, and stuff of that sort. Then I do have Outlook. It is where my school email is along with my work email, so both of my emails are in there. When it comes to personal and professional stuff, not personal, professional, but school and professional stuff. So I'm not gonna open that. Teams is my work stuff, basically where I can, you know, text my supervisors or any other team members within the job that I work. That is where I communicate. Then I have this widget from Widgets. It's basically a calendar for January. I love the aesthetic of it. And then I have another widget, which is just my batteries. So I have my phone battery, my Apple Watch battery, my Beats Studio Pro battery, and my AirPods, if I do use those devices that are connected to my phone. It just shows me the different batteries. Then I have a quote that says mindset is everything. That is from Widgets. Basically, I just took the picture from Pinterest and imported it into Widgetsmith, and I will give you guys a tutorial if you guys want that in a separate video of how I edited my phone. I have the Holy Bible. You know, I read my daily devotions and I do read my Bible and also take notes when I sometimes don't have my iPad. If you haven't watched my iPad video, go ahead and watch that. I do need to do an updated tutorial of how to take my notes as well, because people be asking me how I take my notes for school, but I will put that in another video as well. Navy Federal, that is just my bank app. I'm not gonna open that because none of y'all business, but I am getting to the cheese. Notes app is where I take notes. I do have private notes as well, and I do have a lot of to-do lists in there, so I'm not gonna open that, along with some sermons from church. Gmail is my personal emails, so like collaborations, personal stuff, you know, and just like store stuff like coupons and stuff like that. That's just, I have 2 personal emails, one for school and one for, you know, my YouTube stuff. Then on my next page, I do have Airbnb. You know, if you want to go out of town, or if you're just looking to stay around the city or get out of the city, this is the app that I use. I do have a few houses saved for different stuff, like, you know, my birthday is coming up, so I'm getting prepared for that. Really excited. I was gonna go to Houston, but plans have changed, and I'm going to be vlogging for my birthday as well as a birthday preparation, so just be prepared for that. Then I have Shein. I have so much stuff in my Shein cart, like it's not even funny, and on my wish list, but I just love Shein. Currently right now I have a lot of phone cases, and then I have the dupe of the little clover leaf bracelet and earrings within my cart, along with some other things. And then yeah, I just have a lot of stuff saved in my wish list. I don't even know how many items I have, but this is my wish list. I just have a lot of stuff, but this is my Shein wish list. So whenever I need an outfit or anything, I just go to my wish list and get the stuff that I want. So that is Shein. Fashion Nova, of course y'all know what Fashion Nova is. Basically it's a clothing website, and I have a lot of stuff on my wish list as well. There's some stuff in my wish list, but I don't think I'm logged. Yeah, I'm not logged into my account, so I actually have more stuff in my wish list. But that is Fashion Nova. CapCut is where I edit all my videos, including my TikTok, my YouTube videos, and more. I do have CapCut Pro. You do have to pay for it. I think it's like $14.99 a year, if I'm not mistaken, or $79.99 a year. Not sure, but I do have the subscription, and this is where I do edit most of my videos or my TikTok content. I can give you guys a tutorial on that in a separate video because I don't want this video to be too long. Then I have another widget. It's called Flip Clock. Basically you can, you know, edit the different clocks of what you want to put on your home screen. I currently have this one, so that is the one that I'm currently using, and I love it so much. Just gives me that aesthetic that I like for the clean home screen. Then I have my Spotify. This is just a previous playlist that I was listening to. It's a gym playlist. I don't go to the gym, but one day I will start going back. But as right now, I'm not going to the gym, but it was just a playlist that I have. But y'all can follow me on my Spotify. I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm not gonna play no music, but this is my Spotify, Kiara Zaria. You guys can follow me. These are all my playlists, but if you have Spotify, you can follow me on there. So yeah, I have different playlists. I have R&B, I have bangers, I have study sessions, I have soul and vibes, which is basically like SZA, Brent Bias, you know, get into the mood. Gym stuff is like stuff that's like hyped in drill music. Then I love vibes, it's just love songs basically, of course. And then Drakeo, it's just Drake songs. I'm still updating this playlist as we speak, so that is not done as of yet. Then Ultimate Lit playlist is my old playlist where I listened to in high school and middle school. Excuse me. And then I have my Island Gal playlist. Basically it's just my island music and Afro beats that is within that playlist, and then nasty is, yeah, you know, if you know, you know. Daylist is basically, it just gives me random categories that I can listen to. Spotify does auto generate those, and sometimes I do like to listen to them to discover new music. Gospel is just my gospel music when I listen to in the morning most of the times. And my feelings is like basically if I'm like in a bad mood or I'm sad, I just listen to that playlist, and it does have real songs that speak real facts. Pop is of course my pop music, so like Justin Bieber, David Guetta, Bruno Mars, Ariana Grande, and more. Liked songs is just the songs that I be liking, like, because sometimes Spotify plays random music out of nowhere after like I play a specific
Hey, what's
song
up?
that I
Your
want to
DJ
hear.
X is here, ready to go.
It just mixes it, and I be
We're gonna kick off your Monday music with hip
I just
hop.
like them, so I can go back to them and I can listen to that playlist. Then I have a Jhené Aiko playlist because I know that's one of my favorite artists, so gotta have her as a separate playlist. Then I have DJ. Basically, he talks. I don't know if I hear it, but yeah, I'm not gonna get copyrighted, so I'm not gonna let it play. DJ basically mixes my music or discovers different music that I've heard throughout the years of having Spotify. Then your top songs of 2023 is just my top songs that I've listened to throughout the year in 2023 that's been on replay. And then after that, Jingles. I'm gonna delete this playlist. Jingles was basically a Christmas playlist, but I didn't really, you know, do anything with it or add anything to it, so I'm gonna delete that. Then I have Baddies playlist. So basically, like if I'm getting ready, like putting on makeup or with the girls, I will play this playlist and put it on. It has twerk music, it has Sexy Red, Cuban Doll, Asian Doll, just basically stuff to like motivate and boost my self-confidence as a female. Then throwbacks, it's just different throwback music, slow jams, 90s music, 90s R&B, 90s hip-hop, 2000s hip-hop, 2000s R&B. That is what my throwback playlist is. Days, it's just a playlist that I just kept. Basically, it's like my soul vibe playlist, so like Brent vibes and more. Ariana Grande is just a separate playlist with her music. Then I have a chill mix that I liked and saved to my playlist. MUA is like my makeup appointments. This is the music that I'll play since most of it is clean. Common productive days, it's just basically lo-fi music, so like if I'm studying or if I'm cleaning, I'll play this playlist. And then episodes, this is just like different podcasts that I have. And then I have Rod Wave because I love Rod Wave. Rodarius, yeah, y'all know who that is. I play his playlist sometimes. And then Tusi, I haven't like really added to these playlists, so most of it's old. Then Tink, my girl, because I love her. She be spitting real facts. That is most of my playlists. And I do have some podcasts on here that I do be listening to, but let me see if I can find them. Hold on, let me see if oh, here it goes. Podcasts and shows. So these are different podcasts that I be listening to and shows, and most of them be speaking real facts and I can relate to some of the situations. So that is Spotify, and again, y'all can follow me. I'll put my name here. It should be Kiera Azaria, where you can follow me and also listen to my music in my playlist if you like. Then here is another widget. It's my birthday trip, double 2. I'm going to Miami for my birthday. Again, I was gonna go to Houston, but plans have changed. We'll be going to Miami, so that's what I'll be doing. And that occurs in 2 months and 17 days. So basically, it's like a countdown. I made this in Widgetsmith app, then uploaded a picture. Flow is just basically a period tracker app, you know, and conceiving app if you wanna, you know, have kids or if you wanna track your period and stuff like that. So that is what that is, and it basically tracks all your different symptoms and things of that sort. My chart is my health records. I'm not gonna go into that because that is personal, and I do not want to violate HIPAA because that is my personal records. YouTube Studio, basically is where I see where you guys subscribe, where you guys interact, and different activities that's going on within my YouTube channel. We did make it to 215 subscribers. My goal at the end of the year is to try to make it to 800. We'll get there or higher. I know we'll get there. We will. It's just basically faxing stuff to different offices. I have like documents on my phone and I need to fax them somewhere. I'll do so within this app. I haven't really used it, but that is the fax app. Then this widget is from the Bible app. It just basically gives me the verse of the day. If I need a little boost or uplifting in the morning, I will read the verse of the day. The verse of the day today is, "Then he said to his disciples, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Ask the Lord of the harvest, therefore, to send out workers into his harvest field." And that is Matthew chapter 9, verse 37 through 38. English translation version, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's the NIV version. That's the version that I like because it better breaks down the word for me. Cool folder. GoodRx. Basically, you can get different discounts on medications at your pharmacy instead of paying out of pocket a lot of money. GoodRx is client portal. That is where I do my therapy sessions with my therapist. I'm gonna get into that along with telehealth. Both of those tie into my therapy sessions with my therapist. Authenticator is basically by Microsoft. Basically is how I get into any personal and confidential emails that comes with my job that I do. Portal, that is one of my jobs apps, so I'm not gonna get into that as well. App Patient is my dermatology app. I do go to the dermatologist for my skin and my hair and my hydradenitis, so that is what I do in there. It basically tells me like what appointments I have. I can text the doctor and more. Food folder, I have Starbucks. I love Starbucks. I have Uber drivers, like, you know, DoorDash, where you can drive around, deliver food, stuff like that. Don't really use that anymore like that, but I just have it on my phone. Publix, we do have Publixes all throughout Florida, so you can never go wrong with a Publix app. I get BOGO, it gives me different coupons, and also it be sending me like free stuff for my birthday, or I can get a free ice cream or free flowers. So it's a useful app. I recommend y'all download it if y'all shop at Publix. Eats, of course, is food, so you know, getting your food, ordering it. If I don't feel like going out, or if it's like raining or something and I don't feel like going out, driving my car to get something to eat, somebody brings it to me. Y'all know what Uber Eats is, because I love Chipotle. Who don't love Chipotle? You know, give me a bowl or burrito, yes please. But that's what Chipotle is. Chipotle is just the rewards app. Basically get points, coupons, or I can order on the app as well. Dunkin', same thing, rewards, and then I can order on there and get points as well. Same with Panera, order and get rewards as well. Racetrack is how I get gas. One of the gas stations that's close to me, there a lot because it's like only like 5 minutes away from my house. So I do use that for points, rewards, and also to get gas cheaper. 11 is another gas station app, because you know 7-Eleven is only like 5 minutes away from my house as well. So I do use that for points and other things of that sort. Wawa, oh my god, I love Wawa. Who doesn't love Wawa? If you don't have a Wawa in your state, I feel so bad, because I just love Wawa. There's like so many in Florida and I just love it. Like they just have everything. Like when I say everything, I'm literally mean like literally everything. But it's basically a rewards app, and then plus I can get coupons and then also money off of gas. I don't really like McDonald's, but the last resort, if like I don't feel like buying food, I just use one of the coupons for free sandwich or something like that. Chick-fil-A, y'all all know what Chick-fil-A is. That is my go-to fast food restaurant. And you basically get points, rewards, and you also can order food on there as well. Then Yelp is basically an app where you can look at different restaurants. So say I was like to Houston and I want to look at Houston restaurants, I can just type Houston, Texas. It'll show me like different restaurants. It's like has good reviews. It also shows you like different where it's located, the phone number, the different reviews. It also shows you pictures. So I love using Yelp, especially like if I'm going to a new place and I want to check it out. That's my go-to app. Then in my finances app, I have Southwest. That's for my flights. I will always forever ride Southwest. I am a loyal member, so that's what Southwest is. Basically, you can just, you know, put in your flights wherever you need to go. Credit Karma is basically checking my credit score and that sort of stuff. I'm not gonna open that because that's personal. Cash App, of course, y'all know what Cash App is. I don't have to explain that. Verizon is just my carrier, so that's where I pay my bills. Look at any updates or anything. Direct Auto is my car insurance app. Need to look at any ID cards or pay my bill. PayPal, I just have it on there. I don't know why. I used to have my business, Spiffy Glosses company, that has discontinued. I may bring it back in the future, but basically I was selling glosses and along with lanyards and a couple additional stuff as well. Then in my utilities app is basically most of the apps that do come with the iPhone, along with some other additional apps as well. So I have voice memos. I do use voice memos mostly for lectures. Like if I go in person for class, I do use voice memos. So it does have some of my recordings of my professors on there that I can go back to when I need to come back home and listen to it. Calculator, y'all know what calculator is. Tips is just like basically a cheat code tip sheet, how to use the iPhone. Watch is basically when I can edit stuff on my Apple Watch and my different preferences. Find My is basically locations of my family members or friends, along with my devices. If I need to find something and I lost it within an area or out of the country or out of the states, I can always go back to that. Weather, of course, that's just the weather app. Let's look at the weather. It's currently 62 degrees. So Orlando is kind of cold right now. Basically a translator app in case I need to talk to someone who doesn't speak English or my preferred language. I can always translate through there. App Store, y'all know what App Store is. Files, I'm not gonna go into that because it's personal stuff. Contacts is, of course, you know, your contact list. FaceTime, y'all know what that is. I have clock, I have maps, I have settings, messages, phone, and flip clock. This is what I was telling y'all about. Basically, you can like do Pomodoro techniques. Basically, that's like a studying technique that you can use. When you're studying, you can do 25 minutes or you can set it to whatever time you want. You also can edit it with this little canvas right here, but they have different clocks you can choose. You do have to pay for it, but I use the free version because I'm not paying for no app. That's just my personal preference. And then I think that's, I do have more in my utilities app. I have Safari, I have Smart Things. Smart Things is for our garage here at our house. I can open the garage or close it for anybody that is at the house. Google Home is just basically for my Google products. I have like this Google Cast thing that's for like the internet, so it connects in my room along with the actual cable in the living room. That's when I used to work from home. I no longer work from home, so I don't use it. So I do need to delete this app later on. I'll do that later. Then I have Google Photos. That's where most of my photos is. That is backed up from my Apple Photos. So in case I do lose any pictures, I put it on there. But the crazy part about it is now you have to pay for extra storage. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna put my old photos on my hard drive that I have and just clear on my Google Photos. Honey is basically an app where you can get like discounts on different websites. So if I go on Amazon or Shein or Fashion Nova, it gives me different like coupons and stuff, and plus you can get money back, so that's cool. That's what Honey is. And then Keurig is basically my Keurig app for my Keurig, and also I can order different K-cups along with recipes. I did not know, the crazy part about it is I did not know Keurigs, you can utilize them to make margaritas and stuff like that. Like, that's just so crazy to me, like actual alcoholic beverages. But that is just my Keurig app. It has like different recipes. These are the different cocktails that I was talking about. You can make cocktails, you can make smoothies, you can make hot cocoa, you can make ciders, you can make syrups and more. That's my Keurig app. Open Table is basically like if I need to make a reservation for a certain restaurant, I just open this and then I can, you know, input the restaurant name and I can select the different times and stuff and save the restaurant to my app. That's Open Table. Shopping, I have a lot of shopping apps because I do be shopping a lot sometimes, but I haven't been shopping a lot lately, so that's a good thing. But in my shopping app, I have Ulta. It's one of our makeup stores if you're not familiar with Ulta, but basically I be shopping on there. I have like a lot of stuff in my cart as of right now and my wish list, but most of my makeup stuff I do get from here along with some skincare items. Then I have Walgreens, basically it's a pharmacy where I get my meds. I don't get my meds from there anymore, but it's basically where I can like print photos or look at different coupons whenever I do go to Walgreens. So that's what Walgreens is. DHgate is basically an app where you can buy luxurious items. Office Depot, that's where I buy like most of my office supplies for work or any school supplies or anything of that sort. I do go in there for coupons and to look at different stuff to see if it's in stock. Target, I love Target. Oh my god, I love Target. Who don't love Target? Because I know I do. But basically it just gives you different coupons. And this is my cart currently, like stuff I need to buy. I do have stuff on my wish list and stuff like that. But that is my Target app. Shop is basically an app where you can track all of your packages and it's all in one place. So basically Shop will like pull everything from your Gmail, like, you know, your tracking order number and stuff like that, and it'll input it into Shop. You can earn points, rewards, and cash back. So I do use that app to track all my packages. Etsy, I love Etsy. This is where I did have my old company on here and I would have people buy items. But Etsy, you can like buy different stuff, especially phone cases and stuff that's customized by different people around the world. So I do like that. Temu is basically just an app. It's just like Shein, but much cheaper. I did buy a few items from there, like makeup brushes, there's like for the phone, a few car accessories I bought from there. And I did buy a shirt from there and it was actually good quality, so that's good. Sephora, of course, I love Sephora for my Sephora girlies. I do have a lot of I do have a lot of stuff in my basket. Not that much, but y'all see that price though. I'm not buying all that, but that's just different stuff I have in my cart. My school folder, actually I'm not done with my shopping folder. My shopping folder, I have Best Buy where I buy my electronics or anything of that sort. I do buy from there, along with earning coupons and reward points as well. Nike, of course y'all know what Nike is where I can look at different shoes, different shoe drops, and also look at different clothing. My BNBW is my Bath & Body Works. Basically is where I can buy my different candles, my smell goods, my hygiene products that I want, and it does show me the different sales that they have along with coupons. Pink, y'all know what Pink is. I love Pink. I will forever love Pink, but it's where I buy my undergarments. I haven't signed in, but it's basically a rewards app. You get points, coupons, and more. And the Walmart app is in case I need to order grocery and then I can go pick it up, or I can see if they have different stuff in stock if another store does it. So that is my shopping folder. And then my school folder, I have Quizlet. This is where I like mostly use to study, and you can do different stuff on here. So you can do like flashcards, you can create notes, you can have a tutor on here and different stuff of that sort. These are different folders that I've made within my library. These are different folders that I made. It's for AMP1. If you don't know what AMP is, that's anatomy and physiology. So I do use that because I am a visual learner, so I have to see the different body parts along with looking at the flashcards to see what I'm looking at. Basically, it's the studying app that I used. Then I have PDF converter. Basically, you can convert your actual paper that you have physically into a PDF so that you can turn in the assignment. Most of my professors do ask for that, so that is why I have that app. Simple Lab is basically a math solver. So you just scan the math problem and it will give you the answer along with the steps. In order to get the steps, you have to pay for a subscription. I do not pay for the subscription. I just, scan the problem, get the answer. That's it. Desmos is a graphing app. I'll open it so you guys can actually see it in further depth. But basically, if you have graphing questions with math, it gives you the answers. Uni Days, I would highly recommend if you are a student or a college student. Basically, it gives you different percentages off on different websites. See, like Shein, I most definitely gonna need this because I have to buy from Shein soon. But it gives you different coupons, and also you can get different deals on different devices as well as subscriptions. So I do use this a lot. I get discounts on my phone bill along with different other things. The photos to PDF, basically turning your photos into a PDF, basically like the PDF converter, but I like the orange one better than the red one. I'm gonna delete the red one later, don't feel like doing it right now. Then in my lifestyle folder, I have Influencer. If you don't know what that is, basically you can get free products for free and they send them to you for free, basically like a PR package. And plus you can also review different items for other people. And I do look at other products on here that I see on TikTok and see if that it's actually a good product for me and if it's worth the hype. So that is a good app. Messenger is just for Facebook. When I text my family members, mostly text them on there if I need to get in contact with them if I don't have their number. Ticketmaster is basically a app where you can get concert tickets or tickets to any events. I'm not signed in as of yet because this phone is kind of brand new. So that is where you can, purchase your little tickets. There's many different concerts that's occurring here in Orlando. There's Nicki Minaj, there's Playboi Carti, there's Mariah the Scientist. I haven't purchased any tickets, but I know Nicki Minaj sold out and I was gonna go to her concert sadly, but her concert is sold out unfortunately, so I'll be catching her another time. I Am is basically a motivational app where you can look at different quotes and they do pop up. I do have a set reminder where it reminds me 5 times a day of different quotes and things for self-confidence and self-boost, so I do use that. Facebook is basically where I get in contact with my family members along with looking at different photos and sharing memories. That is what that is. I don't really go on there that much anyways. Lemon8 is basically an app. It's like TikTok but a shorter version. Basically you just click on it and then you can slide through like that. But it's like a shorter version of TikTok, but it gives you different recipes, makeup looks, different informational stuff for you. I do have a lot of stuff saved here and I do post on here. If you do want to follow my Lemon8 profile, it's Kiera Zaria, same as my YouTube channel. And I did post some different stuff on here. I'm not really that active on here. I'm only active when I save stuff, so it's kind of like Pinterest. But this is my collection so far. So I have foodies, I have books, I have drinks, I have treats, romance, home, nails, health, school, money, traveling, a woman of God, bops, content creator, wardrobe, piercing, journaling, and more. So it's kind of like Pinterest, more photos, but all you have to do is swipe through. Then I have Snapchat. I don't really go on there as much unless my cousin mostly texts me on there and sends me snaps. We send each other snaps back, so I text her on there most of the time. Podcast, it's just, this comes with the Apple phone and I didn't even know that I can listen to podcasts on here instead of Spotify. But I do listen to different podcasts. These are different podcasts that I listen to currently. So that is podcast. Skyscanner is basically you can scan and see cheap flights around the world, along with you can plan your own trip here and it'll save it as far as your flight and hotel. So that is a useful app. I did get that app from Lemon8. A girl, she had it on one of her Lemon8 posts and I decided to download it because why not? Turo is basically a app where you can rent cars throughout your city, or if you do go out of town, it's just a cheaper rate. apartment list is basically where you can view apartments and you can save them. You can contact the apartment. You can pick your different amenities. I am planning to move into my own place at the end of the year or beginning of 2025. We will see, but I'm praying about it. Then the fitness app is basically just your fitness, so like your daily steps and all of that such. I haven't like really logged anything, so nothing's in there. Editing app is basically most of my content creation along with photo editing. So I have photos, I have camera, I have Lightroom I do use for most of my Instagram pictures to like brighten the picture up a little bit if it's too dark, or to edit. Airbrush, I get that like little soft filter sometimes if I have my makeup and it's like oily in certain places. I fix that up in that app. Dazcam is basically a app that's for aesthetic people, or it can be for regular people. It really doesn't matter, but if you want to have like that 90s VR look, that is what that app is. Lit is basically like Lightroom. You can like light up your pictures and get that smooth skin finish and more. YouTube, y'all know what YouTube is because y'all watching me on here right now. And if you've made it this far in the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Canva is basically an app where I make my thumbnails. I make obituaries, programs, invites, save the date, invitations, and I also make my wallpapers on here. These are a few of my projects that I have here. And you can also edit videos here as well, but it's where I make thumbnails and that's how I make my wallpapers as well. But that is what Canva is. I highly recommend. Erasers, like if I just want a certain item and I don't want the background, just that certain item, I use that app for that. Mostly use it for my thumbnails or my videos if I want to show like a specific product. Color Widgets is basically a widget app. You can pick your different widgets and add them to your phone to get that aesthetic look that you are wanting. And then this here is Canva. This is basically my classes that I'm taking and it shows my grades and my to-do list. Then under that is my app called Todoist. So basically you can like make your to-do list and you can form it into a widget. So that is what I have there. Music, I just have Musi and Pandora in there. Musi is basically like YouTube, but you can listen to it MP3 style. That's on there. Pandora, y'all know what Pandora is. It's just radio stations that you can, you know, listen to like today's hits and jams, or like a specific artist to see what they listen to. Netflix, of course, Netflix, you can watch movies as well as play games, and you can also watch different TV shows. Currently right now I'm watching New Amsterdam. It's like Grey's Anatomy. I will highly recommend if you are a Grey's Anatomy fan. I can watch Grey's Anatomy like 5 times and I really don't care. That's how much I love Grey's Anatomy. But that is Netflix. Widgetsmith is basically an app where I make my widgets. So of course you see the Miami widget along with the other widgets that you saw on my home screen. You can choose the different widgets here. They have a variety of stuff. Google Earth is basically like if I'm going, say like I'm going to an appointment or something and I just want to like double check of where I'm going and how the building looks or what I'm looking for. I usually go on Google Earth and look at that. Or if I like go to somebody's house, I need to know what it looks like and, you know, see where I'm going so I don't have to like, you know, look outside and be like, oh, this is the building, is this the building, da da da. But yeah, that's what Google Earth is. And plus I like to look at stuff around the world. Typical me, I'm just weird. So like say I want to look at the Eiffel Tower, I would like literally search the Eiffel Tower, or like I would search like Rome or Bora Bora, and I'll look at the different, you can like actually stand there and look at different stuff. It's like so cool. Look, I'm gonna show you. So say I search Bora Bora. I don't know which one it is, but I'm going to Bora Bora. It's gonna take me there. I can zoom in. I can also place myself there if I want to, but there's no streets there, so I wouldn't be able to look. Let's try another place. Hold on. Let's try Cozumel. Alright, so we're gonna go to Cozumel. We're gonna just, you know, look around. So yeah, you can look at different stuff. There's different streets and stuff like that. So that's what I be doing sometimes on my free time if I'm bored. I just look around and stuff. You know, it's a cool little app. I like it. Dental monitoring is for my orthodontist. I am getting braces soon. So basically it'll track like my progression with my braces and stuff like that before I go into my appointments. So that is that app. To-do list is what I just told you guys. So basically making your to-do list, and then you can add the widget if you want to onto your home screen. Telegram is where I do my different collaborations with different companies. Collab with a brand is coming soon, so stay tuned. Edge is a work app. Not gonna open that. That's personal. Remind is for my brother's school. Basically they send like different text messages and group chats and stuff like that within the Remind app. Basically reminds you of different events and different things like that. Measure is just a measuring app. You can measure stuff with your iPhone. That is an iPhone app. Booksy is basically like if I want to book an appointment with a lash tech, hair. I do need to get my hair done. I need a loctician bad. My locks are thinning. Look, don't you see that? My locks are thinning really bad, so I need to get a retwist ASAP, and I am working on that, so don't worry. Widgets is basically a credit builder just to boost my credit score. SoundCloud basically is an app where I can listen to different music along with listening to my brother's music because they all post on SoundCloud. Then at the bottom I have Spotify, I have TikTok, I have Pinterest. Y'all can follow my Pinterest. I love Pinterest. It's my favorite app. I have so many boards. And then this is my Pinterest, Dayla Key. Y'all can follow me there. And then I have Instagram. Y'all can follow me there. My Instagram is Dayla Key. Y'all can follow me. I swear, sexy I be doing the most. But that is it. That is everything that is on my iPhone. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comments down below. I'll be happy to answer them. And if you have watched this whole video, kudos to you. And just make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. I'll catch you guys in my next video, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Now with nobody, cause I don't wanna hurt nobody. Did it over text, didn't call me. Still got love for your mommy. I know you wanna be somebody, even if you gotta leave somebody. Yes, I'm